I was hoping the drinker would have something to say about this. You know this is going to be funny. I was watching Endymion earlier. He was showing some other clips. I'm like, yo. And I'm hearing they are not doing well at all right now. So, it is what it is. We've been telling y'all for years. Stop woking stuff up.
Well, like a lot of people, I was pretty excited at the prospect of a new Dragon Age game. I mean, I'd played Inquisition back in the day, and while it wasn't the deepest or most sophisticated RPG ever, it was still a fun game with some decent characters, a detailed world, and a rewarding combat system that kept me reliably amused for a few weeks. BioWare have a mostly decent reputation as a game developer, and they've been working on this thing for almost 10 years, so surely the Veilguard would turn out to be their magnum opus.
I could kiss you right now. I'm going to kiss you right now.
Oh, how wrong I was. At least according to the reviews that I've read, the gameplay footage and the excruciating cutscenes I've had to endure. As best as I can tell, the Veilguard is basically a perfect microcosm of everything that's bad in modern gaming. Tedious and simplistic combat, uninspired level design, shallow storylines, horrendous character animations, and conversations that feel more like a group therapy session for the writers than something that real people would ever say.
Yeah. Especially with what I saw earlier. Gotta check out Endymion's latest video. I think it was from yesterday, though. Oh my god.
The Lords of Fortune have Tarsh's back.
Oh, Tarsh isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard.
Guess that's the
Better
Abby
hide
of the
in a
crew.
dress or pants. And out of them, too.
Honestly, guys, walk me through your thought process on this one. How exactly
I'm waiting for Negan.
It seemed like this was going to go down with your average gamer who's a bit tired of modern culture and just wants some escapist entertainment in a world of fantasy and adventure? And don't get me wrong here, that's not to say you can't tackle subjects like this, it's just that it has to be handled properly. You can't just beat the player over the head with the writer's own personal angst and hang-ups. Why is this game so obsessed with gender and identity anyway?
Don't know.
Oh, okay. You know, you can always tell when character
Wait a minute,
gender and
who's
identity anyway. Oh, okay.
Game director of Dragon Age. There it is.
Okay. You know, you can always tell when characters have been written by people like this because they all have a high degree of what I can best describe as acute pussification syndrome. It's like taking a regular person and carefully sanding away every rough edge to produce something as safe and unthreatening and inoffensive as possible.
Yeah, they
all
do that.
display the same blandly agreeable mannerisms, the same chirpy, non-confrontational attitude, the same weirdly desperate politeness, like they're all meeting each other for the first time at some corporate seminar. It all feels so fake and forced and soulless, like the writers are so terrified of having their characters say or do anything that might offend someone that they've basically scrubbed away every trace of personality. And it completely misses the essence of what friendships are supposed to be. There's no spark, no warmth, no fire, no humanity. Friends...
Did you, critical drinker, just say spark? What spark do you speak of? I am Magnus. I can't say it. Magnus Prime.
Don't always agree with everything that you say, they don't share your opinions on every issue, and they don't just benignly nod and smile when you start demanding to be treated a certain way. Friends are supposed to be honest with each other, and that often means speaking their minds and disagreeing about stuff, and maybe ultimately finding some common grounds. They also tend to make fun of each other, especially men, and that is not a bad thing.
One thing
it's
we
an
do.
important sign that they feel comfortable enough to share that kind of...
Ladies, you ever sit around a bunch of guys all day, all we do is insult each other, make jokes, and talk about chicks.
kind of easygoing banter and honesty. If your so-called group of friends all treat you with kid gloves and are super polite and agreeable whenever you're around, then you should be on your guard because it's a sure sign they either don't like or don't trust you. Scenes like this and so many others I've seen from this game feel more like a group role-playing session at a company getaway where everyone's trying to act funny and natural but desperately hoping not to say or do anything controversial that will get them in trouble.
Sad.
It's the same story with the supposedly romantic moments, like this scene that made me cringe so hard my spinal column practically separated from my body.
I could kiss you right now. I'm going to kiss you right now.
I was waiting for it.
Here's a pro tip, ladies and gentlemen. Announcing that you're about to kiss
I
someone
was
right before
waiting
doing
for
it is
it.
possibly the single biggest turn-off a human being can experience. Especially when it's delivered in a tone of voice that doesn't contain a single atom of romantic passion or physical attraction. This is a first kiss written by people that have never kissed another adult human being in their entire lives. It's romance if it were conceived by a corporate HR consultant, and it's so goddamn soul-destroying to think this is how humans are supposed to get on with each other.
Why did he-
This is how you think friends act
Why
around
did he faint? Was it a rogue type power, or was he just a punk? And he was just so blown away by her kiss.
each other. This is how you think men and women hook up. This is the most feminine you think a female body can look. All of this awkward, preachy, ham-fisted nonsense just plays into the growing backlash against games that incorporate anything even resembling progressive themes.
I've seen bodies like that in the gym. And usually, the bodies like that are not natural. They are augmented. Low doses. Yep.
And ideas, and that's a real shame because there's so much potential for great storytelling there if only it could be properly realised. Gamers aren't as ignorant and close-minded as you might think, but they care deeply about their hobby and they're very aware of anyone who would try to use it as a platform for the message. And maybe that's a lesson that BioWare are about to learn the hard way.
Oh,
anyway,
they're learning it as we speak.
That's all I've got for today. Go away now.
Oh, he got a growl to it at the end. Go away now. Oh boy, it is what it is, folks. Hey, listen, gaming companies, y'all watch this. I know you do. I get emails from you. Stop woking it up. I'm tired of saying it. See how calm I am? Just stop woking it up. Just do right by us. Do right by the fans again, and stop putting all these woke politics into it, and you'll be all right. All right. Post the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this, though. If you enjoyed my reaction and my thoughts to this, make sure you hit that like button, you subscribe, and you share. Get over to the Critical Drinker, subscribe, and tell them Tyrone Magnus sent you. 10 million subscribers.